Have you checked your calendar? I mean, it's only what, 10 days away from Christmas? Oh my goodness. How are you doing with the holiday shopping? I have to tell you that I just started a couple days ago and I decided to shop local because to me, it's so much more of a better experience. I mean, I don't know about you, but um, I just don't get the thrill of maybe like going out to my driveway and picking up a package. I actually like the experience of going shopping, going door to door, meeting the shopkeepers, getting, those gifts beautifully wrapped, right? Yes, these are gifts that are wrapped. I mean, there's something special about, being able to touch things and feel things and actually look at things and, have so much fun. I mean, it's kind of like, having a snowball fight, right? You want to feel those snowballs. Don't want to just order them online and go, I think I can remember how they feel. You want to actually touch it and feel it. So today we're going to have 4 special guests with me on the show to give you some gift ideas, some last minute gift ideas, because we all know that we're scrambling. I mean, come on, let's be honest, right? We have been preoccupied with other things. But if you are looking for ideas, like sometimes I don't get motivated till the very last minute. I don't know about you, but that's what happens to me. So we're going to take a tour in Guilford and in Madison, and we're going to show you some very special things that you could buy. Now, our first stop is going to be oh, hello. Okay. So here's Tracy Brent. And
hi, everyone. Hi, Pat.
how are you?
I'm great. Merry Christmas, everyone. Happy holidays.
Oh, Merry Christmas to you. So I was told that when we played that little clip of your store, we didn't actually hear my voice. So that's something that I'm going to have to work on, technically speaking. But we did get a chance to look at all of those gorgeous items. So Tracy, you look fabulous. Happy holidays to you. And tell me, how's it going? What do you got going on? We need some ideas here.
I have so much to talk about. We have so many different a variety of merchandise that really helps everybody from leisure to luxury. We've got it all.
Ooh.
Stocking stuffers, grand gifts, intimate gifts, whatever makes you happy or whatever you think is going to make someone else happy.
I'm going to start. That's so awesome. I would love to see what you have. And, the thing about shopping local, what I love is that it's that help. It's that like one-on-one customer service that you get from, someone and you're like, should I, maybe, do you know, can you help me? And that's what I love so much about shopping locally is getting that extra bit of advice. If you're sort of like, do you think this might work? So show us what you got.
Sure. First, I want to say that I appreciate all the customers who have been coming in for the holiday season. We really love seeing everyone again. We are a small shop, so it's intimate. I have my mask off for this video, but we are masked. We are COVID sensitive. We do curbside. We deliver. We are online as well at tracybrentcollections.com and tracy2.com. And so whatever makes you happy, if you're not comfortable with any of that, just give us a call because we have your sizes and we kind of know what you've purchased in the past. And we do gift wrap. So for all those men out there who really don't know how to tape the paper right or can't really wrap a gift or put it in properly, we're here to help you.
I can't. I know I need help with that.
Right. Most people do. And we don't mind. We love it. It actually gives us a chance to stop and greet everybody and talk to everybody for a little while. But whatever your comfort zone is, we can help you out with that.
That's awesome. So you are actually in Tracy Brent Collections, and then next door you have Tracy too. But tell me about the merchandise in that shop that you're standing in right now, which is your signature shop, right?
Well, first I should mention that we moved Tracy Brent Collections. We were on Broad Street since 2007, and we moved to combine Tracy Coast and Country and Tracy Brent Collections together at 71 Whitfield Street. So it's really convenient for everybody because it's right next door to Tracy too. You can get everything you want between the two stores. And I'm going to show you things from both stores today, even though I'm standing in Tracy Brent Collections. If I am wrapped and warm and layered because it's going to be cold today. And we all know that it's been such mild weather that this is going to be a little shocking, but hopefully a beautiful storm. I have this great wrap on, and I love these because you can throw them over a blouse, you can throw them over a sweater, you can throw them over an outerwear coat like I've done. It has a fur trim. The colors are great for the holidays, but it doesn't scream holiday only. So wraps are always a perfect gift. Every woman loves them because you can wear them as scarves or you can wear them as wraps, whatever makes you happy and comfortable. There's just the versatility is terrific.
I couldn't agree with you more. I love scarves. I'm a scarf lady.
Change every outfit. You can have the most basic thing on and put a scarf on and it becomes a completely different look. And even tying it differently or wrapping it differently, which we have on our website at Tips and Trends. It shows you how to tie scarves. So you can always refer to that if you're ever interested. We even have customers who stop by and have us tie their scarves for them. We're happy to do that. Everybody has a different, I guess it's like tying a ribbon. Some people can do it easily.
It's an art, and there's so many ways that you can do it. It gets confusing, but you have a gorgeous jacket on there. Do you?
So this is an actual full-length coat. I'm going to step back a little bit.
Oh my gosh.
It's cashmere, and it does have fur trim. And I just thought, if you're looking for that luxe item, this is it. I love the maxi feel because on those cold days, it's great. Great city coat. It's a great walking around town coat because it actually covers the legs. And I love these. We have these Kenrose cashmere fingerless gloves, and you can put gloves on underneath and put these on top because they're great wrist warmers. I love these because they can look really elegant with an outfit, but they can also work nicely around a fire pit. They can go casual either way, and we have them in a few colors.
And
so
I just want to interject for 1 minute because that's something we would have never said a year ago is something you can wear around the fire pit. But we all know that the fire pit has become such an important part of our lives, right? Because that's where we're hanging out with our friends. That's where we're able to see people safely. And I also have to say that you are so sneaky with the way that you have all these different items layered in you. I love it. You can get a strip over, you would never lose.
It's the way we're dressing, right? And then we've got holiday. And I think it's really important right now to be festive. You know, we may not feel like we're going out as often, but I think right now, dress for the holidays. Pull something out of your closet, come in and buy something a little special and dress up. It's going to change your whole attitude toward the holiday. We're all feeling a little sad. We're not going to be able to gather the same way, but, you know, putting a little light and fun and having.
You have to say, Tracy, just looking, like going out and looking at merchandise makes me physically feel better and emotionally feel better. Just seeing the beautiful materials and the colors and the styles, it lifts me up. It totally lifts me up. So it's a good experience, you know, even if you're having like sort of a down day, just, you know, take a little walk, take a stroll, check it out. You will automatically brighten up if you look in the shop windows down the green.
Very much so. And we do have a big promotion going on throughout the town. So take a picture in front of the window. You'll see on the windows, there's a little banner that has a hashtag and you can win a $25 gift certificate. You take a picture with the window and post it and you automatically go in. This is a townwide event done through the Economic Development Commission in conjunction with the stores around the green. And it gives you a great chance to just window shop, take a few pictures, stop in and say hello, and maybe you'll win a gift certificate as well.
Sounds awesome. Now, what else do you have for us?
I think Dressing for the holidays, we'll start there. We've got some beautiful things that they can be great gifts. This is a reversible jacket, beautiful necklaces. You know, I think when we're on Zoom calls, we should be making sure we look nice. And so think about a necklace. Think about color when you're on those calls. Think about color when you want to just feel better about the holidays.
I am all about color. I always tell people, dress up. You can never change that first impression. You know, don't dress down. You know, why not get something to sort of lift you up, right? And so we have to remember, that's right. We're all going on Zoom. So we actually do have places to go and people to meet.
You only have to put the top on, as long as you don't stand up. It makes a great gift item as well. And going back to that luxury, if you're looking for that special item, I think some people are thinking that, why am I spending money on some of these things? Because they're going to last. We have beautiful classics. Cashmeres are a luxe item. They're a great gift item if you're looking for something special for someone. But you're also going to have them. They're timeless. You're going to have them forever. We love this blue. We've got great cashmere sweaters in multiple colors as well. So if you're looking for something special, Kenrose has it for you. We've got great scarves that coordinate back to many outfits. And as we mentioned earlier, another great way to dress up your Zoom call is put a different scarf on. You can do something basic and just add a scarf to that outfit. We've got other shawls, and this is a great top for a Zoom call as well. This is a Trina Turk blouse. The saturated colors are really the best for Zoom call.
I like bright, and I prefer bright colors. So you have got a lot of bright colors back there too.
We're trying to focus on. And then sometimes it's great just to have that white blouse. And I love the detail on this.
Ooh.
But you can put a beautiful necklace with it, or you can, we've got these great necklaces. Just stack the necklaces up with it.
Oh my gosh, yes.
I remember when I was a kid, my mother used to always put a piece of jewelry in the toe of the stocking. I could not wait to get to the toe of the stocking. It was always fun to just open that little box. It didn't matter if it was a really reasonably priced thing or something expensive as we got older. But it was fun to have that necklace in that stocking.
Yeah,
or any other
fun.
Basic blouses are great. They're easy. And you can throw that scarf around it to bring that color into this scene. And you can it'll always be in your closet. So great item to have. Another beautiful way to dress things up. I love to layer, and coordinating the colors gives you a more sophisticated look. But as separates, they work so well with other pieces. So the Kenrose scarves are always a great gift, but they're also something that you'll have forever. You can always throw on the top and wrap up. The necklace, if you can see it that well.
Oh, yeah, it's gorgeous. I love that necklace.
Now think about that under your white blouse, just giving you a little bit of bling.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be a dressy item. It can be great for any time of the year.
And I mean, I would wear that outfit with jeans because I'm a jeans kind of girl. So I would just like the top part to be sort of put together and then casual on the bottom,
Exactly right. So, these are great for throwing on with jeans, but again, timeless, sophisticated, and fun. They feel good on.
It's all about feeling good.
It's all about feeling good. I'm gonna play in the snow when we get done with this.
Oh my gosh, I know. I can't wait to trick my son, and I'm gonna be and I've got a whole box of these things, and I'm just gonna do indoor snowball fight.
Perfect. Another thing to do on a day where apparently I hear school was canceled, which I think is kind of funny since it's remote anyway.
Yeah.
We're spending a lot of time outside and around the fire pits. This is the best way to socialize right now. I know we've got a special area set up with heaters. We don't have a gas fire pit, but we've got a little one of those bins. We actually
Love
put,
it. Yeah. And also, I mean, do you sell pajamas by chance? Do you have any cozy
do.
pajamas? Oh,
Um,
because,
we've got,
sometimes if you have really good friends, you could just show up in your pajamas.
yeah, you could do that. That'd have to be a really good friend. But these are adorable. I love this little set.
Oh,
And
beautiful.
they start at like $45. So, I mean, very reasonable. You can hang out in the house. I think it's just so
I love it.
cute.
Pajamas are always a great item for the holidays because who couldn't use another set of pajamas, right?
Exactly. And I love that, you can mix and match. I mean, why not have a little fun with your pajamas? We've got our loungewear. You talk about fun. The
That
leopard prints are always still really popular right now.
love it.
And then if you want something more sophisticated, we have this black set with the white piping. And
Oh,
they are soft and cozy. And it comes in a sleep shirt, has a robe to go with it. So you can layer that up as well.
great.
Back to the fire pit concept, though. This is a fantastic poncho. And talk about just a great thing to throw on over jeans, layer it up. You can even throw this on over a coat. So you just need that extra layer.
Yeah,
You
instead
could
of a
wear,
blanket, just put the poncho on. I like it.
and you can, just throw it over jeans. You can wear it indoor or you can wear it outside. It's all about the layers, right?
Absolutely.
And then we have Barber, which is always fun. So if you're really looking for that fire pit look, you've got your
Wow.
cozy flannel plaids. And we have a few colors for these and a couple of different styles. Some are tunics and some are shorter. I love the little detail in the back.
I love it. And you know what, like Tracy, the thing that's so great about this right now is like every item has a story. You're helping us visualize how we can actually use these items as gifts. And, even in the card, enjoy this during the fire pit or whatever, because really personalizing that gift really makes a difference.
It sure does. I think you're right. Having a little story to go along with it and a purpose helps the person feel like, oh, you really personalized this for me. You really thought about it as you were making that purchase. And you didn't just, push a button online and go, oh, here's something for you.
Exactly.
But layering it up, here we've got another example. The flannel shirt. This is a vest underneath. This is a Save the Duck coat, which is very popular for those who don't want a real goose down. What we love about these are that they're a little more feminine because they don't use real down. You don't look like a Michelin man. It really helps shape your body. So you look a little more feminine. We've got everything from black, navy, darker colors to something fun like this rose quartz.
Everybody could use one of those. That's for sure.
And again, later up, you've got
Wow. Well, it seems like you have so many items there. And we so appreciate you being there as a merchant on the green in 2 locations, not only 1, but 2 locations. And, how are you doing though? I want to check in with you and make sure, see how's the pulse down there? How are you surviving? What's going on?
Well, obviously the fact that we consolidated our stores is a sign that COVID really hurt. We've heard a lot of people saying we've got nowhere to go, nothing to do. And they sort of broke out a little bit in the summer and are coming back for the holidays and making some purchases, but it's been very difficult. And there's certain sectors of the retail industry that are really thriving right now. But I say for most of the clothing stores, those who have survived, we're surviving, not thriving. And the next few months are going to be as challenging as the big shutdown has been.
Yeah.
So, if you want people to be here for you when we get to the other side of spring and going into next year, I know for me, there's nothing more heartbreaking than when I drive somewhere and to get something and I see that this business is gone. And I know it hurts locally. I know it hurts. That means that there are a number of people who are unemployed. We are desperately trying to keep our staff employed. And a good way to do that if you don't want to buy something right now, but you know you want to be supportive, is gift certificates.
Yep.
And I know we wanted to talk about that. We've got
Absolutely.
beautiful gift certificates that they don't expire. It's Connecticut state law, by the way. They don't expire, and we will be here. I promise you that. We've consolidated to be sure that we will be here on the other side of this COVID mess. But you know, buy a gift certificate.
Yeah, gift certificates are also a great option, and you know, if you can go down to the shops, because there's a lot of amazing things down there, and you know, not just on the green, but Route 1, all businesses. I'm trying to be very inclusive here. You know, every business is important to our survival, and we so appreciate all that you do, Tracy. Thank you so much for giving.
Did we talk about our stocking stuffers?
Oh, yeah, stocking stuffers, because those are, you know, those are always last minute gift ideas. All right, so what do you have for us?
They are. We've got wonderful cashmere socks, scrunchies, headbands that are fleece lined.
Oh, I love those.
Talk about your bling.
Ooh.
It's always fun to do a little bling as a gift. And your cozies are everything from hats, scarves, and oh my gosh, chenille socks.
Oh, nice.
And are very popular booties.
Okay, I
and
have
all of these things come in many, many colors.
The booties are essential. I have to say, I have a pair and I wear them inside my house all the time. And it's never too warm to have those on my feet because they just make me feel so cozy. So yeah, those are great stocking stuffers and very elegant and just sort of, you know, that feeling of luxury, but just a touch, right?
And absolutely. I mean, I go home every night. I literally every evening, first thing I do is pull my boots off and put on a pair of those booties or the fleece lined socks. I just immediately makes me feel at home and comfortable. And then if you're going south, we even have resort wear here. So we've got something for everybody.
Oh, resort wear. Yeah, now you're talking. Okay. Yeah,
I know we have a lot of snowbirds that after the holidays are still heading south, and we do have things for them as well.
Oh, that's awesome. And I'm sure that a lot of gentlemen come in there looking for ideas for their wives or significant others, right?
We just had a gentleman come in and purchase a few things, and he was just so grateful that we wrapped the gift and helped him out so he could get the right size and get the right item for his wife.
And you're like, oh, and he comes home and then she's like, you're so thoughtful. Oh my gosh, it's exactly what I needed.
Well, we're here to help so you can get it right more times than not. We get very few returns for that reason because we work together with them and really figure out what their color is, what their size is, because we have it in the computer, and find out a little bit about their personality, where they work, what they do.
And getting that reassurance, you know, it's hard to get that reassurance online. So you're doing a great job, Tracy. Thank you so much for joining us today. We're going to go down the street and visit you know, a couple of blocks away, not too far away from you, but we have Jean Gresham, who's a custom glass designer. We're going to meet her next. So have a wonderful holiday, Tracy, safe holiday, and hope you have a lot of business before the storm.
Happy holidays, everyone. We'll hope to see you soon.
Cheers. Oh, wow. Okay. She's great, I tell you. And it is just so fun to go down there to the green and to check out what's going on. And if you walk just about another block or so between the green and Route 1, you will find this treasure of a place that I was just visiting recently. And if I can get my computer to cooperate with me, we are going to be able to show some of these amazing items. So, okay, check this out. This is Jean Gresham's place, and she is located right on 77, right? It's the Quonset shops, and there are 3 stores in this really cool building. It's right there, you can see it. And inside, they have amazing glassware. So there's 3 stores in there, right? But Jean Gresham is a custom glass designer. And these are actually hearts that Jean made for people on the front lines fighting COVID. And now she has given those away during the COVID crisis, early in the COVID crisis. Aren't they gorgeous? Very inexpensive, beautiful. And she has now created a lot of them as gift ideas for, uh, you know, anyone really, but especially if you have someone that is working in healthcare. What a fabulous item that would be to give to somebody. So all of these items in her store, and there's clothing, there's retail, there's some amazing, that's lawn art. And I was so close to getting that. There are the three ladies right there with their sign in front of their place. And I have to tell you that it's such a gorgeous place. And not only do they make, oops, I think I have my guest here. Let's see. Not only do they make items there, but they have classes, which is so exciting to be able to take a class. And believe it or not, here comes our special lady right here. Jean is going to join us in just a second if my computer cooperates. My mouse pad is not working properly. Here we go. It's very finicky today, so I hope you bear with me. And here she comes. Where is she? There she is. Hey, Jean, how are you?
Hi, everybody.
It's so nice to see you today. And we were just showing some footage of your establishment with your two other ladies that you have there. But I was showing those gorgeous hearts that you made. Tell me a little bit about those.
Well, the hearts were something I did during COVID, and I thought about it and I said, can I make masks? Well, everybody else is making masks. What can I do that's unique? And I thought, okay, I can make hearts for everybody. So that's what I did nonstop while we were closed. So
what
Mass
a nice
General,
thing to do. What a beautiful thing to do. And so you are standing in your shop right now. I see, looks like a workshop. I see some beautiful items behind you. How many hearts did you actually make?
About 560.
Oh my gosh.
And they went to first responders all over, Mass General, Yale, fire and police locally, Meals on Wheels people locally, the group that purchased things for the grocery store. Lots and lots of people. And then now I'm selling them for anybody who wants them.
I'm definitely down for two.
Great.
I think they're very special. And you have heart pockets, and then you also have like necklaces that you can wear. You can put them on any chain or a ribbon or whatever, and you sell the chains too. So tell me a little bit about, because I love the items that in your shop are so beautiful. So I see that you've flipped your cam. So tell me a little bit about what you have there. Show us what you got.
So, well, here are some of the hearts. And before I get into anything else, I'll pan the store. And I just want to say thank you to everyone. Shopping local is so important this year. It's what all of us retailers are doing too, and artists. We're trying to stay alive and keep all of our friends alive too. So everyone in Guilford and the surrounding areas, we thank you. And don't forget that we also do things online. Lots of sales through, Facebook, Instagram, websites, all of that. So please come find us. We do curbside pickup and, FaceTime video shopping for people. And
do you make all these items?
Yes, everything here I've made.
Wow.
Yep.
That's fabulous. So you have gifts for who, like right now people are scrambling because they're trying to figure out what can I get for my loved one. So give us some ideas. Who?
Okay, well, there, range of items, lots of jewelry, necklaces, pendants, dichroic jewelry, which is the metallic jewelry that's sort of the glass that's fancy.
Beautiful. So how long does that take to make?
But also little dishes.
Okay.
Bigger dishes. And of course, I have some landscapes. I have a shoreline theme to what I do. So lots of nautical colors, but also lots of ornaments.
Perfect.
Candle holders, things like this wreath, and many versions of that size. this could be a sun catcher in the window as
I have a
well
couple of
as an
those.
ornament.
Oh, those are pretty.
People love making these in our classes as well. Lots of sun catchers, either for ornaments or for, as gardens and things like that. Here's a little painting.
Oh, I love that. Those are my colors.
Well, come on back.
Oh, I'm definitely coming back. So, yeah, so you have ornaments, you have bracelets, you have bowls, you have all kinds of, one of a kind pieces of art, really.
Oh, thank you. Yes, they are all one of a kind. Lots of these rings are very popular these days. These little trinket dishes, everybody seems to love. The best sellers are things like these snowflakes in every single color, some stars. We've put charms on the ornaments. So this one, for instance, says love. This one says love, believe. So we've added some charms to some of these.
Love
And then,
it.
of course, these leaves, everybody seems to love these new leaves.
Those are absolutely gorgeous. I love those. And they're so decorative and pretty and one of a kind and special, really.
Oh, thank you. They're come in lots of colors and, lots of earrings, little ones, clip-ons, big ones, long ones, short ones, cheese boards. Lots of gifts for hostess
the
gifts.
cheese board. That's a great idea. Love it. Wine toppers.
Yep. Wine toppers. And then these Swizzle Sticks. They're the first thing that I made that sold out immediately this summer. So I've been making more and more of them. People seem to love them for their lemonade, iced tea, or alcoholic drinks that they like to make since everyone's stuck at home these days. These little earrings are also made out of the stringers that I make the Swizzle Sticks with, and people are loving these.
Very pretty.
Lots of little bowls.
Mm-hmm.
This has what I call a dichro extreme through it. So lots of, $50 and under presents, stocking stuffers, big presents like the bowls, the anchors. You can tell that how I made that anchor was with some glass that's called Frit, and it's made out of powder.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Whereas these were made by making strips of glass and fusing them, melting them together in my kiln.
And everybody likes to have something that they believe is a one of a kind item, because that actually, says even, that you care even more. It's a special gift. It's just something different. It's something that you took some time to really think about the person's likes and passions and colors and all that.
Actually, that's the most fun part of my job this is a pin. When someone calls and says, I love this, but can we do that? And brainstorming with them to get it, to make exactly what they want. And that's really fun.
Before you go on, I would like to ask you a little bit about, because you have the kilns right there in that location, right? And you're having some classes, and I want to talk about that a little bit, because what a fantastic way or a gift to give to somebody else for the future, in the next month or so. Come on in for a class. What can people make? And show me the process a little bit about
Sure. This is my studio. I love it. It's huge. And I'm able to make a mess and make lots of creative things in here and bring classes back here. Of course, during COVID, it's small classes. I have about 250 pieces of glass to choose from, opaque and transparent and streaky glass like this blue glass. Again, sometimes the glass is so beautiful that I let it speak for itself. Other times I put designs on it, and I can make landscapes, I can make mandalas, we can make any patterns we want. This is called the Frit, and it comes in powder, fine, medium, coarse is
Ooh,
like little pebbles.
that's fun.
Every color. So that's really fun. So we put it all together, and I put a piece, for instance, of this clear glass
Yeah.
with a piece of maybe blue on top of it, with a pattern on top, maybe some of these pebbles. I make a beach scene, and then I put it in the kiln. And I have two kilns. I have a medium-sized kiln and this wonderful huge kiln. When we put it in the kiln for 24 to 36 hours, and it goes up to about 1490 degrees Fahrenheit, all the pieces of glass that I've put together here will come out melted, fused together as one piece of glass. And
Oh,
then I'll turn around. If I'm making a bowl, for example, I'll take out the mold that I've planned it for. For instance, if I was making a bowl with this, and let's just pretend this is the exact same size. I've fused this all together, all these colors. I'll place it on top of the mold, put it in the kiln, obviously not off kilter, but perfectly centered, and it will melt to the shape. It's called slump, to the shape of the mold. And in fact, this kiln is ready to open right now, and I thought you
oh,
all would have fun as I open it. I have to wait till it's under 150 degrees to be able to open it. And the kiln
wow.
says 99 degrees. And I have slumped an item in here overnight. This is heavy.
Ooh.
And
Oh,
I have
wow.
now a new item for the shop, which is warm but not too hot, not too hot to
Oh my
touch.
gosh, that is absolutely gorgeous. Look at the detail in that.
This is one that I made flat, and then I slumped it to make a little bit of a rounded edge to it to make it a little bit like a bowl. This has black in it, and the black is in the veins, and then reds and oranges and a little bit of yellows and a very
Jean, that's
dark red.
incredible. I think it's just amazing. Not only that, the fact that you're videotaping it and telling me how you're doing it all in one, you get extra points. That's
Thank you. These came out
not easy to
yesterday.
do. Um,
Thank you. These came out yesterday, so this was fun. These are actually little decals. These are patterns that I made. These will all be either pendants or Christmas ornaments. These are examples of things people can make, little landscapes in the classes. If you come in, I call this my Santa's workshop table, where you take your class with me, 1 to 4 people nowadays during COVID. A lot of beginners like to start with a sun catcher like this one to make a little garden scene or
very cute.
little dishes. And then what I do is I cut up glass, such as all of this, and then I have to wash it and put it in the vinegar and all of that, get it perfect. And then
Is the glass sharp when you do that, or?
at that point it is, but then when I get really dirty on all of these grinders and everything, I can round off the edges like I'm doing here.
Oh,
And
great.
then it will round off more in the kiln. And then I put it together here like this,
Oh,
and this will become this,
that
obviously
is
blue
so
and
nice.
green, different
Oh,
colors. So I cut the squares and the rectangles, and then I layer them up 2 or 3 layers and round the edges. And then I end up, for instance, with the hearts you started
oh
talking
my
about.
gosh, that one is.
This is what I make all the Christmas trees with.
Hey, how old do you have to be to take one of the classes?
I like to do 10 years old and up, but if I have a younger person, maybe 7, 8, 9-year-old with a parent, what I do is I grind the edges of anything they use, and then they can do something like this is started by one of my students. Use
Uh,
everything that's already been in the kiln, and so they won't get hurt because everything's already has the rounded, safe edges to
that's
it.
so fun. It's another take on, usually you do decorate or make your own pottery, paint your own pottery, but this is a sort of something, a little different twist. I like it because I've never worked with glass before. So that's going to be fun. I want to definitely take one. Are they pretty, affordable, the classes, or?
Yep. They're $20 an hour. I recommend 2 hours because it's just more fun and not rushing. And then there's a materials fee above that, $20 or so, depending upon how unique the glass is, if I can buy it again, and what the item is that you want to make. If it's a tiny
What a
little
nice
trinket.
experience. It's all about the experience and the memories that you're making, right?
Well,
So,
that's what we're trying to encourage everyone this Christmas, is to buy an experience, buy something that you will enjoy yourself, and give to people that they'll cherish forever. My daughter took a glass class, and when she was about 11, she actually did a birthday party, and she still has it 15 years later, the pendant and little dish that she made. So it is fun and is long lasting.
wow. Well, so I have to just ask you, how are you doing during COVID? Financially, how is your store faring?
Slow and steady wins the race, right? That's what I've been saying lately. We are encouraging people to come in. We very much take all of the protocols seriously. Everybody's wearing masks. We have about a maximum of 4 to 6 people in our store at a time. So it's very safe, but we're doing the curbside pickup and the wrapping, and the FaceTime video chatting with people really works well, because they can have the personal shopping experience with me, and then I can get their product to them. So it's taking a lot of pivoting, as everybody likes to say, this year, and getting things online, and getting Facebook and Instagram and the website going as far as the shopping online. But I would really like people to know that the website has maybe 10% of my things, maybe even 5%.
Right. There's a lot. The thing is, it's like eye candy. You go to your shop and it's like, ooh, what's next? And what's next? So you have to keep looking, and you're going to discover new things. And I'm just so happy that I've discovered your shop, and the fact that you're there. And I would encourage people to go down. Now, your location is on 77, but set back off the road, right across from the Congregational Church. Is that a good way to describe it?
Yep. We are in the Quonset Hut. Our name of our shops here, the 3 artists in my co-op, is called the Quonset Hut Shops. And Chris Penry makes the paper, and Jackie McGuire has Creek Chic Boutique, and she has jewelry and clothing up front. And then we've also expanded into the front shop here. The woman retired who used to be in here, so I call this our gallery. And we have all this space as well. So we want everyone to know we're here. We did not close when this store closed. A lot of people thought we did. So we want everybody to know that, yes, we're around. The side is our main entrance, but we're right next to Java Hut. And we would love you to come visit.
Oh, well, Jean, we definitely hope people come out. You have great items there. And the fact that you also have the paper artist, which sounds fascinating to me, and the Chic Boutique, which I saw some wonderful items there too. It's a great place to go, one location, and you can really, knock a lot of items off your list. So it was so great to have you on the show today. You have a wonderful and happy and safe holiday season.
Thank you. You too. Bye.
Bye-bye. And wow, I tell you, what's amazing to me is when you start to look around, and you start to just go out your front door and drive down the street, take a look at the windows, take a look at all the different wonderful shopkeepers that we have all over our community, in the little nooks and crannies, the places that you would have, maybe haven't even discovered. Take that moment to open that door and take a peek inside and get to know the shopkeepers, get to know, what is their story? How did they begin? How can you help them? Because when you help them, you're helping people stay employed, right? So you're actually doing your part. You have to shop anyhow. Why not shop local? So what we're going to do right now is go down the street, and we're going to go, actually, it's up the street from where I am. And we're going to go to Madison, Connecticut, and we are going to be talking about Shoreline Vine. This is a little gift that I bought, but you know how it is when you're holiday shopping? Sometimes you end up just buying things and then keeping them. Well, I might have to do that, because I really, really love olive oil, but not just any olive oil, really special olive oil. And I'm going to tell you that, oh, here we are. Heather is with us. Heather, how are
Hi.
you?
Very well. Thank you. Thank
So-
you for having us.
Oh my gosh, so nice to have you here. Now, Heather is with the Shoreline Vine, which is a really cool place that I just discovered maybe like a month or two ago. I was walking down Main Street, Route 1 in Madison, and I hooked a right, and I went down an alleyway, and I said, ooh, what's this? And that's where you're located. Tell me exactly where you are, Heather, and what you offer.
So we're in the Key Bank Plaza. It's a courtyard just off Boston Post Road. Where Ashley's Ice Cream is. We're a few businesses down from Ashley's, and we're just before the Madison Coffee House. So you have to travel a little bit down into the courtyard to find us, but we're right there on the right-hand side.
I tell you, what
724 Boston Post Road.
What a find. Now, I was sort of like taken back because, so I've been fortunate enough to be like in New Zealand and gone to some olive groves where, you know, you can buy that really luxurious olive oil. But I'm like, oh my gosh, it's right here in Madison. So tell me a little bit about where you source your oil, olive oil, because you also sell olive oil and vinegars, right? And
Yes.
you have all these canisters in your store. I
Yes.
love your hat, by the way.
Thank you. Those are
You've
what
got
we
these
call our
canisters, but they have a
foosties. If I could get a
funny
picture.
name. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there we
I
go.
can see
Our
them. Oh,
foosties. Yep. Our big
yeah,
containers,
so those
those
are
are
called
called foosties.
Oopsies.
So we get our olive oil from a distributor who also has their own plantations in Spain, but they source it from wherever in the world the harvest is coming from, based on where the sun was last in the hemisphere. So we'll get them from Spain, from Greece, from Italy. We've got them from Chile, Argentina,
My mouth is watering right now.
all over the place, and we get it fresh. It's single varietal. It's pressed, sent to the distributor, and then sent to us. So we always get it in the spring and in the fall.
That's awesome. Now, you
Brand new
also
harvest.
do a little bit of, you do tastings there, right?
We do. Because of COVID, we've had to put some restrictions on it, and we actually have to pour the little tasting cups for the customer, whereas we used to have them out with bread. We can't do that anymore, but we can still recommend the oils based on what they're looking for, and the famous pairings. Put them together, and we make up the little mixings for them and give it to them. So.
It's such a fun experience too when you go into your shop because, I mean, how many varieties of olive oil do you have?
Oh my goodness. We have, did you say 40?
Wow.
We have like 20,
30, probably 30 olive oils and about
30 olive oils, and I think I counted 40
probably vinegars.
40 vinegars.
Wow.
We're changing them all the time, so it's hard to actually keep count how many. We have so much more to offer as well. And we're always changing up some of the product that we have, keeping the favorites in mind. But
what's your most popular olive oil, would you say?
our traditional, that's our bread and butter. It's the olive oil, I'm sorry. Our traditional is the vinegar. Our Tuscan herb is the most popular infused olive oil. Sorry.
I think I might
Ahead
actually.
of myself. I was trying to talk about our most famous pair. Yes.
I went shopping there recently and I was like, oh yes, I have to have some of this. So this is like liquid gold. No, it
Yes,
really is. It
that's what we call our stuff, liquid gold.
it's so good. But tell me about, like, what's the difference between these olive oils and the olive oils that you would find in regular grocery store?
So because the industry isn't regulated by Food and Drug Administration, et cetera, they can offer just about anything as long as it has some olive oil in it. They can call it extra virgin olive oil and put it on the shelf. Ours is extra virgin olive oil. That's all it is. There's nothing added. There's no processing. And you never know how old the stuff is in the grocery store. Ours, we know, is only, it's crushed, it's sent to us, it's just months old, relatively speaking, and then we get it out. So it's fresh and it's real.
Yeah, it is fresh. And so what is the shelf life for that?
So we recommend about 12 to 14 months on the olive oils because we're always offering a fresh product and we want it always to be fresh for you. So
Mhm.
we would say just to get the best taste and the best health benefits from it.
Okay, so you can get, a bottle of olive oil like this, or you can get a bottle of vinegar. Or you can get like little. Do you have pairings, or how does that work?
Yes. So we always
Show me what you
recommend.
got.
Yep, we always recommend our favorite pairings and the ones that complement each other the best. Some of our gift packs we already have. If I can get the shot
Oh
picture.
yeah.
Okay, so we already have these minis with our favorite and the most popular pairings. Traditional and Tuscan herb is one of those. We also do gift packs like this that
Hmm.
have pairings
Beautiful.
with other items. But yeah, when people come in and we ask them questions like, who are you buying for? What do you think they're going to use it for? Are they more of a cook? Do they eat a lot of salads? And then we'll make a recommendation for the best product we think for that purpose. So for instance, some of our darks are really good for those meat eaters that want to marinate their steak or glaze a roast or put
Mm.
on pork. So we know those items and we'll ask them, what do you think? Are they grillers? Are they salad eaters? And then we'll suggest a
I
pairing.
like that because it's not just about salads, really. About a lot
It's
more than that.
it goes way beyond salads. People think oil and vinegar salad, and then they come in here and I say, well, our bourbon maple, you can put
Ooh,
it on roasted Brussels sprouts, you can put it on sweet potatoes, you can glaze a chicken or a pork, and they're like, oh my goodness, I never thought of that. And then they end up buying the bourbon maple or the cinnamon pear or the pomegranate for pork. So
I love it. And to me, that is the value of the local shop owner, is getting those ideas and getting the imagination flowing. Because sometimes you get people that walk in that are like, I have no idea what to get for someone. And then you're
yes.
like, well, tell me. So then the more that you sort of start to uncover, then this like aha moment happens, and you're like, you know what? There's a lot of stuff I could get this person, right?
That absolutely, and we also have cookbooks that make suggestions. We have like an Italy cookbook that has 2 oils and 2 vinegars listed on the back of the book that is featured throughout the entire book. So it makes a nice gift because you have the book and then you know what oils and vinegars to get to go with it. So
That is
we have our favorite recipes, things that we've used and we've created, and then we will share those with people.
that's
Our website
fantastic.
is also working on some recipes as well. So
Oh,
we'll
that's
offer.
terrific. So let me ask you, Heather, how are you doing during COVID? How's it going?
We're actually doing pretty well. I have to say, we're very fortunate, first of all, for the support, the community, and the very loyal customers that my sister, who's the owner, Dawn Schwab, she's the owner of the store. She's developed relationships with people since she opened 7 years ago. And they are so loyal to her and they've been so supportive. But we're actually doing better than most, and probably because during COVID, people are forced to stay home and
Hmm.
cook. There's no eating out. So they're using up their product faster. They're in here buying more. So we've actually done better,
Oh,
way better than we expected,
interesting.
and very happily so.
Yeah. Well, that does tend to make sense because people are experimenting. They're getting into cooking. They're like, I've got all this time. Let me like zhuzh it up. Let me figure out, how I can mix it up, not have the same meal like every single night, or something really special. I mean, if you, the flavors of the olive oil are just incredible, and they bring out whatever you are, cooking with, right? It's like, ooh.
Yes. Yeah, like I was saying, our traditional vinegar is aged 18 years. It's a really nice balsamic, better than anything that you can taste in the grocery store. And that is the reason that we opened the store that my sister opened 7 years ago because she fell in love with the product and she was bound and determined to have a store with that product.
I love it. Now, can people also buy gift certificates or?
We offer gift certificates, and for people who don't want to come in, we do curbside pickup, we do shipping, and we have in a limited area done some delivery. But yeah, we have everything. We've got the hostess gift, a real nice oil with
Beautiful.
with a seasoning. Like the 2-packs are really good for teachers' gifts. And we do the basket I showed you. We do our basket. We can custom anything, and we like to wrap it up. I'm sorry, the camera is a little, but we like to wrap it up and make it look a little bit pretty. So those help.
And you know what? I'm
are,
glad you said that because
yeah.
there's nothing like, I just held up my bag that I got from your place a couple days ago. But I have to say, I love the gift wrapping that each an individual store does because it's like, ooh, that's special, you know, and that's just a little bit of a signature twist on that. So you have great ideas. So that's right, for teachers. Let's not forget our teachers. Let's not forget, you know, our frontline workers. Let's not forget.
Yes.
You know, the postman and right, all of these.
We just gave our postman. We just gave him his gift for being so good to us and picking up our tons of packages lately. So,
oh my goodness!
But we have lots of ideas and something for everybody. I mean, you can always buy stuff for people, right? But you're buying health too because olive oil is healthy. People that stay home and cook more, that's healthy. And, you know, grandma who's 83 years old has everything her heart ever desired, right? So
That's right.
What are you going to buy her for Christmas? You're going to buy her something she likes to eat. So that's
Bought some for
what I
my
say. If
family
you're a
members
foodie
too.
or you like to eat.
I totally agree with you. You know, when in doubt, buy that food. You know, it's gonna say a lot. Like food says love, right? So
We also do these minis for weddings. Might want to give a shout out for that. These little 2-packs. We do bridal showers, baby showers.
I love it.
Table favors for weddings. You know, people can place
That's
an order.
different. I love that idea. Yeah. Skip the candy. Let's go to the olive oil.
That's what I said. You can only get so many chocolate almonds, right? So.
Oh, that's terrific. Well, remind us again where people can find you. You are the Shoreline Vine, and where are you located exactly?
We're 724 Boston Post Road, but 724 is a whole building with a bunch of businesses in it. So you have to walk down the courtyard. There is a sign on Boston Post Road that says Oil and Vinegar Tasting Room. And you just follow the arrow down, and we're between Ashley's and the Madison Coffee House.
Awesome. All right. Well, Heather, have a happy and safe and flavorful holiday season. I wish you, you know, the
and
best
you
of
too,
luck.
and happy holidays, and hope everybody is staying safe and healthy.
Yes, that is the most
We've got a light at the end of the tunnel.
That's right.
So.
Amen. All right, Heather, thank you again. And we are going to go just across the street. Bye, Heather. So we're going to go just across the street from Heather. And oh gosh, one of my favorite places is, I'm going to be playing this video right next to me right now. Junk to Junk. Okay, this place is so eclectic, so fun. It is located just behind the Madison Green. I'm going to have Mary Stryker, who's the owner, come on in just a moment to tell us exactly where she's located. But all of these gorgeous items in her store. Look at this. She's got jewelry. She's got, oh, look at those little pigs. They're so cute. The thing about Mary's shop is that, you know, she's also like a picker. And by that, I mean, you know, she's been at Brimfield and she, you know, she goes around and she hunts down these items and she comes up with like fantastic eclectic items that you wouldn't find anywhere else. So this is a really cool store with just beautiful, beautiful bohemian vibe, just cool. You know, look at the artwork. You're going to find some artifacts in her store that you wouldn't find anywhere else. And it is just loaded. Look at that scarf. I bought that for a special person in my life over the weekend. Look at those gorgeous earrings. So this is Junk to Junk. which is French for beautiful, I think. And those belts, look at those beautiful one-of-a-kind belts. So joining me right now is Mary Stryker. She is coming on right now. Oh, yes, she is coming on right now. I know she is because I just saw her a second ago. And hopefully Mary will be with us in just a moment, but doesn't she just have amazing, amazing things? She sure does. I'm going to tell you that this ring right here, this ring that I am wearing, I got in Mary's store about a year ago, and I said, I saw that. I go, oh, look at the color. It's so pretty. So Mary might have to log back in again. Oh, here we go. Here she is. She's going to be coming with us right now in just a moment to show us some of the coolest stuff that she has. And she has been around for a while. Actually just moved to this new location. She was around the corner in Madison, but now is right behind and right next to, I think, the fireplace, the firehouse, I should say. I'm just going to show this video again while we wait for Mary to pop on. Look at the fun stuff that she has: scarves and earrings. And Mary's a very, I would say, curious person who likes to check out fun things, source things that are just gorgeous and that you can't find anywhere else. Oh, there she goes. And I'm just showing Mary stuff right now. Okay, I see Mary, so hang on a second. And I'm going to just hide this, and I'm going to bring Mary on. Let's see. I can hear you, and I'm going to bring you on. Right. Can you hear me? Oh, wait.
I'm gonna try it again.
Oh, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
But I can't hear you.
Oh, you can't hear me. Okay.
Hold on.
Oh, well, that's a bummer. Okay.
There you go. There you go.
Wait, try again.
Hi, Mary.
Okay, now. Here we
Yay.
go.
How are
Hi.
you? So happy to have you here.
I can hardly hear you though. Hold on.
I just showed everybody your gorgeous store.
Okay.
I just showed a whole bunch of merchandise. So tell me what you have. Show me some more stuff, because I mean, you've got earrings, you've got scarves. You've got great stuff.
All right. Well, I'm going to start with the outside of the shop, and I'm just going to let you know I can hardly hear you.
Okay.
So I'll try. I'll if I keep saying. But here we are at the out. I love the outside of our shop because it's tucked away for people to see.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Kind of starts the story of the store a little bit.
That's beautiful.
There we go. So yeah, we're inside. Basically, you know, I think I could hear you. I don't think you could hear me. Talk about how I collect things. I've been a collector for many, many years, and the store kind of started out, you know, going to different estate sales, finding things, painting things, and reselling them. And from there, it kind of took off. And now I buy new things and sell local artisans things. And I can kind of show you a preview of this. I'm upstairs now in the second floor. So yeah, let me show you a little bit. Here's some of the jewelry. Can you see okay or hear me, Pat? I don't know if I can. I think she's gone. It's not working. And see, I have no idea how to do this. Bummer.
I'm here with you, Mary. I'm here. I can hear you. We're good. We're good. I'm here, Mary. I can hear you. Can you hear me now? Hi.
No, I can't hear you, Pat. It's like it's all choppy.
Oh, well, we can hear you. So you're good.
You can hear me?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Just proceed.
All right. I'm just going to proceed around the store then and show you what I have. Okay.
Great.
Okay. So for instance, yesterday somebody came in and they have these wonderful little antique Santa Clauses that they've collected. And I'm the lucky person who gets to consign them for her. Over here, we have jewelry box filled with goods from Bella Perlina, who's Andrea Panula. She used to own Bella Perlina right in front of my shop. And now I'm the lucky person who gets to sell her jewelry along with S Designs, which is Sandy Ferreira, who is also local in town.
Great.
What else do we have? Here's my new bags that are selling fabulous. Everyone's loving these new bags. I've had them for about 3 months.
They're beautiful.
Made out of cowhide and kind of Dury rugs. Here's my little employee of the, say hello to Peggy.
Hi.
We're selling just recently Despina's Confections. She's a woman from Avon who makes her own chocolate. And I'm the lucky one that gets to sell it here at Junk to Junk. I have old, chandeliers. Here's one of my beautiful crystal chandeliers. Here's a big seller here at the shop are Sandy Ferreira's belts that she makes out of sea glass and vintage pins. And I'm lucky enough to have 2 floors, so I'm going to go meander upstairs.
Perfect.
All right, now I can hear you. That was a little.
Oh, great. And Mary, so your shop, so you consign items, right? How would you describe your shop?
Just a few. If somebody has something that is very unique and different, I will, ask them to take a picture, send it to me, and it just really depends on what it is. But I'm looking for like really artistic, unique items. It's not a consignment store, and I do it just here and there for depending on what it is. So.
Right, because you have a lot of you have mostly new items, but just a few consigned things.
Correct. But then I also, over the years, I get invited to estate sales privately, and I will buy things from people straight out. So, and then bring them into the shop.
Yeah. And you also go to Brimfield, right?
I do. That's a big event every year. Unfortunately, we didn't do it this year due to COVID, but I go in May, July, and September, and I'll find things up there. I'll find amazing people that I like what they're doing, and then I'll sell it back here. Artisans from like California, Texas, all over the place. So,
and I love the space that you're in. The physical space is so cozy and it's so inviting, and you just want to walk in the door, and it feels like a little, just like an old school shop. Like it's just filled with items, and it's gorgeous, and it's like a treasure hunt. You go there and you just like, oh wait, I see something else.
Right.
So you did a fantastic job of decorating it. It's just like you want to live there.
Oh, I get that a lot. Almost every customer that comes in asks me, can I live here?
So, do you have any items so your items obviously for a daughter, a mom, a teacher, someone, a healthcare worker. What about like a guy? Are there any guy items in your shop or?
Well, for guys, believe it or not, a lot of guys are really into some of the antiques and different, I've had like old cigar boxes, or humidors. Recently, I just started carrying a line of men's soaps, which are sold out. I just started maybe, I don't know, a month ago, and they're gone. So, and unfortunately, I can't reorder anymore before Christmas because everybody's sold out the vendor. So I will be doing more and more men's come this spring and summertime. So
do you have artwork too, and pictures and paintings and artwork and
so I do. There's a gentleman called Tim Cosgrove. I do a lot of his artwork. I have to show you one of his roosters, and in fact he's painting as we speak a 4-foot by 3-foot rooster painting.
Oh my God.
Let's see if I can get it on here.
Oh yeah, I see him. Oh, beautiful.
There you go.
Love that.
And I also work with Cheryl Holmes, who is a upholsterer. And if you want something upholstered, you can come and I can direct you to Cheryl. She does custom pillows. I'm going to show you those here.
Oh yeah. Oh, beautiful.
She makes them all, down, out of down inserts and zipper line. They're absolutely gorgeous. And I can help customers with the selection of their fabrics for their homes. So
Wow. So how has your holiday season been so far?
it's been amazing. I cannot complain. I thank every day to all my loyal customers that come in and people that find me. I think a lot of people are working on their homes during this time. So they're looking for really different things. People asked me to decorate their homes for Christmas. I did it super early this year because I think people wanted a little bit of Christmas, due to all the COVID things. They wanted their houses decorated in mid-November, which was kind of fun, We
Yeah,
started the
really,
holiday season off early.
really fun. Now tell me the name of your store. It's Junk to Junk.
Yeah,
You
junk
just
to
come up-
junk. So it's basically, like I said, how I started was, I'm the queen of finding junk, but that I can turn it into looking amazing in your home. So, or amazing in the shop. I've always been a treasure hunter. I love it. It's my passion. So I love digging and climbing and finding finds at an estate sale or a barn
Love
or
it.
a garage. It's
So if
my thing.
you need something, someone should call you, walk in and be like, I need an antique X. Keep your eye out for this, right?
Right. Right. And
You
I'm
actually
their
go to
finder.
someone's house and do you do any designing at all, or just sort of sourcing the goods?
No, I've moved in, if somebody wants their home, like I'll go into somebody's house and maybe what they consider junk down in their basement, I will pull out and display in their home, and they just never thought about doing it, and it'll look amazing. But I love to go through their, like their boxes, and I'll find things or move something that they might have up on their third floor that they never thought was anything. And I might say, that needs to go on your main floor and be seen. So that's
Takes
kind of
a
the
second
design.
set of eyes. And actually, I have, it's funny because now I'm looking at around my office and I'm seeing these fabulous China containers that held China that were in, and shipped back in the day that are now my end tables. And I think that I probably got them from you a couple years ago.
You might have.
Yeah.
I
And
remember coming into your house with Kristen.
I love that. Yes, exactly. Because a couple of years ago, Mary and I, we did this show called Shack Attack, where Mary just has a spirit. I have to just tell you that, she redid this small home in Madison and just totally redid it, remodeled it, and put it back on the market. And that was quite a project. But that's how we got introduced. And I was just amazed at how you and Kristen could really just pull together items and you have the vision, the old mixed with the new. There's something about that style. I don't know what you call it, but it's
the old mixed with the new. I think you said it. So that's exactly right. I'll work with designers and they're putting in the new things, and then they pull in me and I'll bring in the old things. And it really creates your house to make it into a home and someplace cozy and warm where you want to live.
It does. It's those special items, I shop at all different kinds of places, but you know what? I don't want to shop in just one location. I want my house to look like a regular catalog from any old, store,
Right.
USA. I want to have unique items. And so that's what Mary does best is unique items. So I want to thank you so much for joining me today on the show, and also just remind people that you are right next to the firehouse, right, in Madison. Is that right? Okay,
down that little alley. It's Ciao Bella is right in front of me, and then there's a little alley, and I sit back with the turquoise door. So
you can't
my signature.
It's a fun place. So, all right, Mary. Well, best of luck to you this holiday season. Say hi to the family. Be safe and happy and healthy, and we'll check back in with you first quarter next year.
All right, Pat. Happy holidays.
Thank you. You too.
Bye.
Cheers. Oh, that's just great. Okay. I tell you, I hope that you have enjoyed this walk around town, Guilford and Madison, to sort of like, realize that we have some really amazing special people, special shopkeepers that are just waiting for you to come in and explore and enjoy the wonder of what they experience every day. Right? So I know it's going to snow soon, and I know you're waiting to throw those snowballs. But before the snow comes, go out and shop local because it really matters. It means that these businesses in town are going to be around, that are going to survive through COVID, that are going to thrive. Don't just make them survive, help them thrive, right? We still have what? Another 10 days to go until Christmas, and Hanukkah is happening, right? There's a lot of opportunities to just say thank you to that special someone in your life. So I hope that you have been inspired. I hope that I have educated you about some local businesses in town. And I hope that I have lifted you up, because that is the reason why I have this show called The Lift. Can't we all just lift each other up? Thank you so much for joining me today. And next week, we are going to explore some more local businesses.